Good morning. It's Cinco de Mayo. Yeah, the 5th of May. Cinco de Mayo, which, Christine, means it was the victory in Mexico. They won their independence. Is that what Cinco de Mayo is?
The Battle of Puerta.
The Battle of Puerta.
Puebla, actually.
Puebla. Okay. Anyway, so people celebrate, and they celebrate with margaritas.
Puerta is the Battle of the Door, which many people do.
The Battle of the what?
The door. Puerta is the door.
Oh. That was funny. We were at Disney. We went to a Cuban restaurant. And our waitress was Cuban, and it's owned by what's her name?
Gloria Estefan.
Gloria Estefan and her husband is who own the restaurant. Really beautiful, and it was awesome. And our waitress. So I had kind of said, well, my ex was Spanish, and I learned she's because you speak Spanish, and I said I don't. I just know certain words that they used to call me. And
Allison must love that, by the way, every time you bring that up.
So I said, now I won't say the word on the air because I think that it's a bad word. And it changes. If you're in Puerto Rico, it means this. If you're in Colombia, it means this. They're all bad. It's just some are worse than others. So I used one of the words, and she belted it right out at the table. Oh, that means... And that really caught everybody's attention. Wow. But, they're planning a big celebration there for Cinco de Mayo, even though it's not, it's Cuba, it's not Mexican. It's margaritas and stuff. It's cool.
I love that margarita, though, right?
Oh, that's
when
really,
you have that, I mean, you can't feel it. You can't feel it until you go to stand up.
That's exactly
And
right.
then you go and you're like, what happened? Did my legs fall asleep? What happened there? I got no feeling in my leg. What happened? Right?
And they do it in pitchers. They don't just give you the glass.
Right.
They give you the empty glass with salt, and then they give you pitchers. And you
it's
just
Kool-Aid for adults. That's what it is,
yeah,
man. It's beautiful. I love that stuff, man.
A couple of stories in the news here today. You might want to comment on these. Did you see the story in Walmart where the woman ripped into the guy for using food stamps? I can't understand a word of this.
No, I can't either.
Unfortunately, she's basically saying, if you got a job, you wouldn't have to use food stamps. I mean, this is in the checkout line.
No,
How embarrassing.
Which is not true, by the way.
Was he using like
Right.
1 cent stamps, and that's why she was getting all...
Come on, move along.
1, 2, 3. Hang on, you're making me lose count over here.
1, 2.
Yeah, because you don't want to slow these people down in the checkout line.
That is true,
They
right?
get mad.
They do.
So,
Unless you're like a mega coupon clipper, then they're cheering you on.
Oh, yeah, it's okay if you do the
if
coupons.
you have 300 coupons,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
okay.
And by the way, when you're done giving up all those coupons and you're sitting there and we're watching in amazement like it's a show, the person walks away with money. They get their groceries and they pay them.
Isn't that beautiful?
It's the craziest thing in the world.
It is.
Yeah, you got to be really dedicated, though, to the coupons.
That's my wife.
Does she do that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's
When we
good.
used to live down here, she
Yeah.
went Coupon City, baby.
You don't do coupons in Canada?
No. They don't have it.
They
don't have
have
like they have
coupons.
coupons, but not like here in the States.
That should be our new slogan. Come to America. We have coupons. That's it.
My wife had them all organized.
Wow.
I mean, there were times like we were living on $16 a week.
Wow.
Sometimes we never had to pay anything.
Yep.
She would just walk in and yeah.
It's incredible.
It is.
But
Now, half of it was stuff we didn't even need. Who needs 12 deodorants?
That's a good point.
Okay, maybe Gallagher. But other than that, who needs 12 deodorants?
Did she have like a special shelf set up where you'd bring the items and there'd be duplicates and that sort of
We
thing?
just throw them all in the closet.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. When you need them, you just try to find them.
Pull one out.
Pull something out.
The Christmas gifts.
Yeah, that's a good
stocking
idea, too.
stuffers. So give the kids deodorant.
Here,
Merry Christmas. You stink.
I do think that was when because Gallagher was in town for Christmas, if you remember. I do think that's one of the he would stay at other people's houses, and he was staying at a house down in the valley, and I do think that one of the stocking stuffers was.
No, he's not making that up.
The club that I went to in Vegas, they bought him a new T-shirt.
Oh man,
Because
It's sad. So What is going on there? What has happened?
I don't know.
Has it always been this way? I've heard it has.
Really?
Yeah, I heard this isn't new. That he always just had a tough time working with people.
Most geniuses don't bathe. No,
Well, that's
and I
it.
don't understand why
Yeah.
they call them geniuses, because you would think if you were that smart,
You'd bathe.
Right.
Yeah.
Personal hygiene would be up there
You
somewhere.
worry what other people say and think.
Of course, I shouldn't be talking. I just spent 6 hours in the car. I'm probably pretty ripe right now myself.
We were going to mention that, but hey, listen.
At least you recognize it, Greg.
It's a-
At least you recognize it.
It's a big studio here.
Let me put my coat back on.
No, leave it off.
Here we are, Cinco de Mayo, Thursday, May 5th. I have some birthdays. Mary Ann Loy in Utica, happy birthday. Nick Gilberti in Utica, happy birthday. And Dina Belmont in Frankfurt. Dina, happy birthday. Cake from the Florentine Pastry Shop on Bleecker Street in Utica goes to Mary Ann Loy in Utica. Mary Ann, happy birthday. You get a birthday on the air by going to our news site, WIBX950.com, where you can become a VIP club member as well. Or you can send the birthday in on a postcard, WIBX Birthdays, 9418 River Road, Marcy, 13403. Coming up, we'll give you a chance to win our free money question of the day. Comedian Greg Morton in studio all morning long. And Christine has news next on WIBX.